Hello my fellow aliens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jojo Rarity. So in today's video, I want to talk about if Disney Plus Star is worth it. So last year they were talking about adding Disney Star on Disney Plus, and I was so excited for it because it's like now they added movies and TV shows that are R-rated, like for adult content, which is pretty cool. I was so excited, and finally it came out on February 24, where here in Germany and other countries like Canada, UK and Australia, for example, except in the US, they don't have it there because they have Hulu, and I think it's similar to Hulu, so that's why. So if you're from the States, sorry, this video won't help you at all because you don't have Disney Star. And yeah, so I want to talk about basically what you can watch on Disney Star and if it's really worth it to get this, like Disney Plus. So basically this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break down this video by genre, for example romance category, then drama, horror, something like that. So it's like easier because I wrote it down like that. Like I was gonna talk about, for example, comedy shows that I wanna watch, or maybe you want to watch, the popular shows that I haven't watched yet or something, and give you some ideas what to watch on there. But first of all, I'm gonna start with the TV shows. So they also have original Disney Star content, and I never watched any of them yet, but here it is. Like for example, they have Love Victor, they have Big Sky, they have Hellstrom. It's like a Marvel series I never heard about, which was, I think was cancelled. And then Solar Opposites, like an animation one. So yeah, if you know Love Victor, it's like kind of like Love Simon. I haven't watched it also yet. And then, yeah, I don't know, Big Sky kind of sound interesting, I guess. I think they're always gonna add more stuff each month. So actually, Hellstrom seems excited to watch because it's Marvel. Maybe I give it a try even though it was cancelled, so I don't know. But yeah, those are the original shows on Disney Star. So next thing I want to talk about are the animations on this one. There's so many to choose from, except The Simpsons, because those animation shows are more for adults. And I also watched some of them before. So here I have a list. If I look down, we have like Family Guy, Futurama, always liked the show. It's like in space. And then American Dad, Cleveland Show. And of course I also have The Simpsons. And of course I already watched also Family Guy, American Dad. And I was on TV before. It's really bingeable to watch everything if you're really into that. Next genre is drama and kind of mystery put in together, and they have like 24, also the new one, Legacy. I never watched the show. Then Scandal, Prison Break, Atlanta, Ugly Betty. It says they're drama, but it's also comedy, of course. Then Desperate Housewives, Brothers and Sisters, The Fosters, which I'm pretty excited about because I always want to watch that show. I never watched it before. Then have like Bones, Revenge, Sons of Anarchy, like my thing, and Castle. So most of these shows I never watched before. I'm not interested to watch, but maybe you will like it. I think it's so cool because those shows we don't have really on Netflix or Prime. I think those are like the shows that like are popular in America, and now we have it in the streaming side, which is so cool to see. And like also popular shows you can watch. Now onto the comedy category. It's like my favorite. I love sitcoms, so I'm really excited for that. Like How I Met Your Mother. Of course I watched it already, I finished it. But there are like so many shows on this show, I never finished those shows because I can't find it anywhere. Like for example Scrubs. Okay, Glee I finished also. It's like you can also find on Netflix. And then Cougar Town, which I also watched before. It was a pretty good show. Then Raising Hope. I always wanted to finish the show. I really love the show. Then According to Jim, she's so funny. I always used to watch it on TV and never finished it. And now you can binge watch those comedy shows if you're into comedy and sitcoms. So now onto my favorite category. Of course, I combine like horror, sci-fi, and fantasy. Those are like the best genre in my opinion. And they have like the X-Files, Firefly. I used to watch, I know the movie, I think I never watched the show. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, always want to watch it, and finally I can. Then they have Lost, I finished the show, but it's such a good show. Sleepy Hollow, they have The Walking Dead, you can find out on every platform, I think. It's so fun to think The Walking Dead you can watch it on Disney Plus while it's on Star. And then they have Screen Creams, which I didn't enjoy, it wasn't that good. And then Gifted. Gifted is an X-Men show. I think it's really underrated because also it was cancelled. But I really miss the show and I'm so sad that I heard it was cancelled. And I really wish there were more seasons because the show is really so good if you're an X-Men fan. And it's like the first X-Men series now was cancelled. So I'm so upset about. There's only like 2 seasons. I finished season 1. I was in season 2, but I think I want to rewatch it again because I really missed the show. And it had like this cool character. Her name is Polaris, and she's like the daughter of Magneto. Yeah, you had it right. And she's also for the comics, so yeah. So I'm really hoping that she somehow comes into the mood or something. I mean, the actress was pretty great. I really liked her. So yeah, this is pretty cool show. It kind of reminds me also of Heroes, or like Heroes Reborn more. Yeah. Now onto the movies. There's so many movies that I never heard about, but I just write down some that I know and watched before or something like that, or wanna watch. Like for example, now the first category is romantic comedies and drama. They have like, if you're a fan of that, Pretty Woman, I Love You, Beth Cooper. It's like a movie I've watched so many times before. Hayden Panettie's in it. And then Runaway Bride, The Devil Wears Prada is a pretty good one with Anne Hathaway. Say Anything, and I watched this one with John Cusack. I was 1 or 2. They have Paper Towns, and then Fault in Our Stars. Then Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, for example. Those are the movies. Next one are the action movies. There's so many on the list. They have like Kingsman, The Secret Service, Speed, Deadpool. They only have Deadpool 1 though, but I saw that Deadpool 2 gonna be Netflix first, so I don't know. They have Taken, Enemy of the State, Die Hard 1, 2, and 3, Starship Troopers. That's the first movie that I watched on this one. They have Con Air, Independence Day 1 and 2, Chain Reaction, Max Payne, Robin Hood, Predator, Unstoppable, Surrogates, I, Robot, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and they have Logan. Yay, I only watched this movie once, but I really kind of miss this movie. So those are the action movies on the list. Of course there's more, but I just wrote down some of them. Now onto the comedy category. They have like Something About Mary. Okay, some stuff that you can also find on Netflix. They have The Sitter, Borat, if you're into that. I know it's listed Grand Budapest Hotel is comedy. Then Office Space. They also have, I think, everything. You can find other platforms. And yeah, I'm so excited for the horror list. There's not that many horror movies yet, but of course they're gonna add more. And there's like a small little list of horror movies, but it's so cool to see R-rated movies now on Disney Star. And they have like Darkwater, I think I never watched this. They have The X-Files, Cold Creek Manor, From Hell with Johnny Depp. They have Jennifer's Body. It's like one of my favorite movies. It's so good if you haven't watched it. It's like such an emo story, and check it out if you haven't. They have Omen 2. I never watched Omen 1 though, but only one part. And then one horror movie that I watched is The Pyramid. And that's it with the horror section. Now onto the last, one of the last genre on the list is sci-fi. They have like The Earth Stood Still, they have Unbreakable, they have The Martian. It's a sci-fi movie, not a comedy. And they have The Maze Runner, only the part 1. Fight Night was a pretty good movie, I think. The Fly, I just watched recently, and oh my god, it's like really disgusting. But I liked it. It was actually kind of good. And have like Big Trouble in China. They have this one, have The Signs, and Solaris. They also have some musicals on this list, and I only watched like few of them, so I'm gonna just be talking about them. Like they have Moulin Rouge, they have The Walker, it's my favorite one, and they have The Greatest Showman, which is also a pretty good one. So that's about it, guys. If you like what I mentioned, is it worth it for you to get it? In my opinion, of course, for me, it's so worth it because, first of all, I mean, you must get, of course, Disney Plus first to get Disney Star. But if you're a Disney fan like me, it's so totally worth it, in my opinion, because, first of all, I love Disney, I love Marvel, I love horror and everything. So it's like really perfect for me to have this, because if I have some of these days, like I'm into more like I wanna watch a Disney movie, I don't wanna watch anything gruesome, then I'm gonna be on Disney Plus. But then if I'm into something like I want horror, I want something more brutal, then I can still go on Disney Star. So yeah, as I said, if you love Disney, if you love horror, if you love Marvel, if you love Star Wars, if you love Disney Pixar, everything in between is totally worth it to get it. First of all, on Disney Plus, they have so many upcoming Marvel shows and Star Wars shows to look forward to. And if you're a fan of that, it's totally worth to get it. But if you're not a fan of that and don't care about those things, then of course don't get it. Because yeah, but that's why Disney Star is so awesome. They're gonna have more upcoming stuff. I heard about that they're gonna be an Alien series. It's so cool. And then I'm also excited for Deadpool 3 because now it's also R-rated. And yeah, I don't know, it's like you can watch like more R-rated stuffs now on Disney Star, which is so cool if you're like into that. But if you like just Disney, just go on Disney Plus, doesn't matter. If you're like a grown-up person and don't like Disney, or you only want to watch Star Wars shows like The Mandalorian, for example, my dad, he's not interested in Disney Plus or whatsoever, but he watch Mandalorian. It's like you only get it for one TV show. It's not worth it because you have to pay for it, right? So I think only if you're really a Disney fan, that's why it's called Disney Plus. So if you're a Disney fan, then you should totally get it. Or for example, like horror. You're like a horror fan, and then you saw, oh my god, I had this movie that I want to watch on Disney Star, or like a TV show. Then you think, should I get it for that? No, I think, I'm sorry to say that, but I think you shouldn't get it because of one thing. I think you can find, if you like adult stuff more, you can go on Prime because they have more adult stuff like The Boys or something like that. In general, you have to love Disney, I think. That's why Disney Plus is made for me. Also Disney Star, because it's like everything I love. So I don't know about you guys, what you're into, but for me it's like the perfect platform to have like everything that I need. So for me it's totally worth it. I don't know for you guys, but if you're really into the stuff that I mentioned, go get it. It's not sponsored by Disney Plus or any other brand or something, but I just want to talk about, it's just a good platform, my favorite one. I think, okay, Netflix is my favorite one because Netflix have more stuffs coming and more other things, I think. But if you're a fan of Disney, I think like the TV shows are more worth it there. I didn't watch the original stuff that much, but I mean like the other movies, what I mean, only like the TV shows, like the Marvel shows and Star Wars shows. For me, it's already worth it only for that, I think. This was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please give a thumbs up. Also, comment down below if you want to get Disney Star, I mean Disney Plus, or if you have it in your country. I know in the Philippines, they don't have it yet. I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching this, but hopefully they're gonna get it soon. I don't know why it's taking so long. Anyway, hopefully I gave you some idea if to get it or not to get it. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Also, don't forget to put on the post notifications so you know exactly when I upload. I upload every Wednesdays and Saturdays. And see you on my next video, guys.